and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and I hope you decide to stick around. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what's in my diaper bag. Now, this I believe is a Vera Bradley diaper bag. My mother-in-law gave it to me at the hospital when we had our son. I've been using it, well, he's 10 months now, so pretty much since he was born. I've been using it and I really like it. I feel like it works really well. I've been really impressed with how well it holds up considering everything that I have stuffed in here. And I'm also impressed with how clean it's kept considering I haven't washed it in almost a year, which is kind of gross and I probably should. Like the white and stuff has stayed white. I'm sure it was a little bit whiter when I first got it, but I really would have expected it to get some stains wherever the white is on the diaper bag, or I don't know, for some yellowing or something like that, or to be more dingy looking. But honestly, it's held up really well, so I've really enjoyed having it. But let's go ahead and get on to what I keep in here. On this first side pocket here, I keep a big old bottle of water with the squirt nozzle. And then on the other side here, I keep 2 empty bottles. Well, they're empty bottles. And it just fits perfectly right here. And the reason I like to have the little squirt nozzle is it's easier to get it down in here. I don't make much of a mess, and I can more easily measure how much water I'm putting into the bottles when I have to make a bottle on the go. Hopefully that made sense. So, as for this front pouch here, I have not cleaned out my diaper bag, so I'm sure it's full of a bunch of stuff because it also doubles as my purse. I've got my Vera Bradley wallets. We don't need to get into that really. My keys, I am in need of a new lanyard with that. It broke and so I tied it. I need to get a new one. But just my house keys, car keys, all that fun stuff. Random piece of paper. Don't even really know what that's for. Oh, that's for paying my house insurance. Okay. I've got my dog's leash. We like to go for lots of walks, so always good to have a leash on hand. A random lollipop that my son got at Easter. Don't know why that's in there. A tampon because, you know, yeah, sometimes you need those. Some Vera Bradley mints that my mother-in-law gave me at Christmas time when she gave me the Vera Bradley wallets. So I got the wallet at a separate time from the bag. I also have my can of mace, so just in case we ever need that. I've also got some tissue. You never know when you need to blow your nose. A couple things of hand sanitizer. I have always been a big fan of having hand sanitizer on me before I became a mom, but now I extra use it, and my husband uses it quite a bit too, so definitely something nice to have on hand. A couple more tampons, another bottle of hand sanitizer, a pair of random baby socks that might not fit him anymore, my inhaler, which is always good to have on hand, a couple things of chapstick. I've got one that is Aloha coconut and the other one is mango. I like the coconut better than the mango. Just throwing that out there. And a pin that is kind of broken on the end, but it still works. So keep it in here when I gotta pay bills. So that's everything that's in the front. That part is kind of what works as my purse, if you will. So on to the more baby related part of the diaper bag. First thing in here is some beech nut cereal puffs. These ones are banana flavor. I have tried these. I think they're gross, but my son loves them. I've tried other ones that taste way better. The Aldi brand ones, not that this is a review over puffs or anything, but the Aldi brand ones have a really good flavor to them. But this one is a new bottle I just put in here because he just used up his last of them today. My husband had to go to the doctor and he needed a snack, so he finished up his puffs. But I think these are nice to have on hand, especially if we're traveling or something, because these are really easy to just kind of put in my cup holder, have flipped open, and then I can just kind of pull out some puffs as I need them and reach behind me and just kind of plop them in his mouth. He knows what the word bite means. If you say, do you want to bite? He starts looking around with his mouth open. He knows there's food coming. So it's easy to pop them in his mouth as we're driving if it's something that he super needs, and I don't really have to take my eyes or my hands off the steering wheel. I mean, one of them does, but not both, and so I don't have a screaming infant. But I just like having these on hand in case we ever need to have a snack on the go. Next little thing here, I don't know how I would have lived without this whole past year. But this little guy here, I think you can pick him up at the Dollar Tree. I've seen them at Walmart, but it is a three, what am I trying to say? It has 3 different compartments. Can you see that there? All the separations. It has 3 different compartments, and it measures out to hold 8 ounces of powdered formula. And then the little spout right here, it's on an empty one, flips up. And so if you're making a bottle, you would very easily, I like to do this before I add water, you know, take it, dump it all in, really easy. The little nozzle like sits inside the bottle so you don't make a giant mess. And then I use the bottled water and make a bottle. Super quick, super easy. That'll hold, like I said, 8 ounces per compartment, and it has 3 compartments, so that's like 3 8-ounce bottles. I love him. Again, I couldn't have made it this year without him. Then we have a big thing of baby wipes. I tried for a while of just having like the smaller travel size packs of baby wipes, but I finally came to the conclusion that I was going through them so quickly that it was, 1, not economical, and 2, silly to keep trying to replace the tiny little tiny little trial sizes. And so I just started taking full size wipes and keeping them in my bag. It's just easier, it makes more sense, it's cheaper. So that's why I decided to do things. This next one here, I love. This is a baby changing pad. You roll it out like if you're, I use it all over the place, honestly. If I'm at somebody's house and I have to change him on the floor, I'll lay him on the pad. If I'm at a restaurant or anywhere that has the changing tables, I'll roll this out first, because who knows what is on those changing tables or how clean they are. I've even been at a few restaurants that didn't offer changing tables, and so I was able to lay this out on the floor in the bathroom and change him. Again, that's totally gross, but it was better than laying him on the actual bathroom floor. And with it folding up so nicely, it just fits perfectly in my diaper bag. So I'll go ahead and show you what it is. You open it up, and you have 2 compartments here. Now, when I used the travel size wipes, I was able to put a pack of wipes here and then my diapers. These bad boys are too big to fit, so that's kind of a downer, but it is what it is. So I've got my diapers up here, and then an empty pouch. On the side here is a thing for little baggies. So if your child has an accident and their clothes get wet, or if you have a poopy diaper, I know that if I'm at anybody's house, I like to bag the diapers before I throw them away, just like as a courtesy, so like the smell doesn't get out, even if it's a pee diaper. So I like to keep these on hand, and I'll actually show you a trick here. One thing that's nice, okay, so it velcros, you can slide your baggies in here. The baggies that I use are the doggy poop bags from the Dollar Tree. You can get, I think, 4 rolls of them for $1. Versus buying the ones that they sell in store for replacements of this, because I think it's like $2 or $3 for a roll, and you only get 1 roll, and they're like the same thing. Okay, so go to the Dollar Tree, save yourself the trouble, and get some doggy poop bags for your kids' diapers and dirty clothes. They work the same. But then you come on down here, and it just folds out as a place to lay babies. So you can lay them this way, or you can lay them this way, however you want. And it just kind of protects them from whatever's around them. Again, like there's been a few times I've been to places that they didn't have a changing station, and it's just been really nice to have this on hand. So I would highly recommend that for any mom to have in their diaper bag. Next one here is a burp cloth. It's clean. We haven't used it in a very long time because we no longer have to burp our son. But I like to have these big things on hand because, for one, well, I use it as a burp cloth. Some people might call it a receiving blanket. I found them things to be very interchangeable, to be honest with you. But it's kind of nice to have on hand with it being springtime, because we go between, you know, cooler weather to warm weather. It fluctuates a lot. So it's nice to have on hand in case it gets cooler outside. I can just tuck this around him, give him a little bit something warmer if he, you know, if we're out and he's in shorts and then it gets cooler. So that's nice to have on hand for one, nice lightweight blanket technically. And then for 2, if there's any major accidents, spills, he gets sick, I feel like it's nice to have something really big and durable like this on hand to clean that up if you needed it. There has been a few times that I've had to use one of these for cleaning up spills and such. So I just feel like they're nice to have on hand. Next one here is Grow on the Go. They're just some sample packets I got. 2 of these make a full bottle, and I just threw them in here because I figure eventually I'm going to run out of this, and I might forget to refill it or something, so it'll just be good to have that on hand. So I just tossed it in here so it would be there when I needed it. Next one here is some disposable bibs I keep on hand. The packaging is open down here, but I don't think that I've used them yet. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember. But my son is getting to where he likes to feed himself, and he can eat table food. And so there's going to come a time when he's going to be, because right now when we're at restaurants, I really tried to feed him myself, but he's getting more independent in that sense that he wants to feed himself more. So these are going to be good to have on hand when he gets a little bit bigger, and we're at restaurants and he wants to feed himself. We can put that on him, clean him up, throw him away. Don't got to lug around a dirty bib. So they're just kind of nice to have on hand. This next one here, I think it's missing one. Something fell out in here somewhere, I bet. Yeah, there it is. So I don't really know. Yeah, yes I do. I don't know why I'm saying that. This little baggie was actually from the Dollar Tree, and it had my hand sanitizers that I showed you in the beginning, those little ones. This came in like a 3-pack and had all 3 hand sanitizers. But it's the perfect size to put in baby's shower gel, body wash, and lotion. So they all fit in here perfectly. They just kind of keep all together in this little plastic baggie. And then when he goes to stay the night at a grandparent's house, or if we just happen to be out somewhere and something happens and he needs a bath really quickly, we have it on hand, which is awesome. There was one time we were at my parents' house just visiting, and he had like a massive blowout. Like literally we had to hose him off in the shower. It was awful. And it was really nice to have this on hand because I was able to give him a really quick bath on the go. So just one of those things that's nice to keep on hand, and I like this little bag because it keeps everything together. Couple pairs of shoes I got left in there. This next one I think is great for summertime. It's sunscreen. It's the Equate brand. It's a broad spectrum SPF 50, and I just went ahead and tossed it in my bag. I picked it up a couple weeks ago just because I don't want him to get any sunburns. I mean, I know how bad sunburns are as an adult. Like I couldn't imagine being a baby with a sunburn. So anytime we go to the park, we go out walking, I like to lather him up, even if it's just for like his feet. Because when we go for walks, I like to put his cover over his stroller to keep the sun off of him, but his feet kind of kick out, and so they get a lot of sun. So I definitely like to lather up his feet and his legs. But we're also getting ready to start swim lessons, and we're also going to be going to the pool out this summer, so I just figured it was a good thing just to keep it in the diaper bag, have it on hand, so if we're anywhere, like we're going to go to the zoo this weekend, it might be really sunny, it'll just be really good to have the sunscreen on us, and you know, adults can use it too, so if we're out and we feel like we need it as well, we have it on hand. I just feel like it's good to, you know, better safe than sorry. If we need it, we have it. We have another bag, another roll of baggies. These ones I actually use more for my dog. Low-key, I stole them from the park. My local park and walkways have like these baggie dispensers throughout, and this one time we were walking, but they're like super spaced. And so when the dog does her business, I like to pick up after her. Well, this was back closer to the winter time. I think it was like February-ish. It's still pretty chilly out. There wasn't a lot of other people out walking, and my dog was like seriously pooping like constantly, and I kept running out of these, and so like I came up to one of the stalls that dispense this, and I just snatched it out. I know, I'm a horrible person, but I pay taxes. My husband does anyways. I mean, he works. So, but I've just kept it in here so when we go to the park, I have it on hand to clean up after the dog. But these are a little bit bigger than the ones that you get at the Dollar Tree. So they've come in handy as my son's gotten older and his clothes have gotten bigger. There's been a few times that he's had accidents, and these have just worked out better for holding his dirty clothes than the poop bags. But the poop bags are like perfect size for diapers. We have a little thing of Aquaphor down here in case if he gets diaper rash. And we also have a sample size of Desitin cream in case of diaper rash. And then we also have some more hand sanitizer. All 3 of these I did like to keep inside of that little mat that I showed you guys. They just kept falling out, so I stopped fighting it. But if he is out somewhere and needs to get changed, a lot of times I'll just grab out the mat and I'll grab out the wipes and take these with me, like if we're at a restaurant or something, and I'll leave the bag with my husband or my mom or whoever we're with, And then if it just so happens that he has a diaper rash or something, I'll just grab one of these out, and then I just use the hand sanitizer when I get back to the table. We have a couple of little baby toys down here. Got his keys and a little crinkly book. And then we have a hairbrush for me. It's a little pocket-sized hairbrush, just in case I ever need it. Don't know that I've ever actually used it, but I mean, if I need it, I've got it, I guess. And then I've got a couple of pouches in here. I don't think there's a whole lot in either of these. Honestly, my diaper bag has been so unorganized. Like, I will have to reorganize everything now that I've taken it all out and I know what all's here, because it's all just kind of gotten shoved to the bottom. We have a sticker from the last time that Levi went to the doctor's, and we need to get him a sticker book or something. So in here we have, I've been looking for the sock. He's got the mate in there. It's clean and ready to go. Right here is those poop bags I was telling you about here from the Dollar Tree. They just come in a nice little pouch. It's open on one end. You get 4 rolls. One of the rolls is currently in that little mat, and they're nice to have on hand. And this next thing is something that my husband got this was like several years ago. He had these when him and I met. He's not even at that job anymore, but he was at some kind of a convention where they handed out these like packet things that they're kind of hard to open. But when you flip them up, they have Band-Aids inside. So nifty. So I went through and I refilled them with more Band-Aids. As of yet, we haven't had to use any, but I know it's coming. Levi is starting to crawl everywhere. It won't be long before he starts toddling around. And when they start toddling, they start falling. And when they start falling, they start getting boo-boos and needing Band-Aids. So this little pouch just keeps my Band-Aids all organized, and I know where they're at. And so when we get to that stage, we're gonna have them on hand. So that looks like that is everything for what's in my diaper bag. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys keep any of this stuff on hand, or if you learned something new and you're gonna start keeping something new on hand, or if there's something that I don't have that you think that I should be carrying. Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not already, I really hope that you subscribe and decide to stick around, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.